Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? It's Tubo Player Negative AE, and welcome back to another episode of Higurashi. I know it's been a little bit since the last one, but I'm ready to jump right into it. Last we left off, in case you didn't or don't remember, we had just kind of we just kind of got rid of some people, which is kind of awesome. Rena was just like, "Oh, let's like kill what's her name and what's his name, um, freaking Rena and Tepe." So it'll be interesting to see where this goes from here, and where we go. Also, we got that tip where Rico was drinking wine, which is crazy. So there's still a bunch of wild stuff going on that I don't know about yet. So we'll be looking for answers, I'm sure. It's been hot for the past few days, and the corpses went rotten quickly. Jesus. Any housewife knows how fast fresh meat can go bad. I know it too. That's why the first thing I did was to dismember the corpses. There's only one reason why I needed to dismember them. I had to reduce them to a portable size in order to carry them to a place where they'd never be found. When men see the words dismembered corpses, they'll probably feel disgusted because they don't cook. But housewives are used to taking the guts out of fish, and they sometimes even see living maggots. They take the maggots off of the food, or even cook it with the maggots still on. That's not true at all. That's not true. The heat will kill them after all. Women don't tell men what they do in the kitchen because men wouldn't eat the food if they knew. That better not be the actual case. I don't think that's actually true. I think that's a bold-faced lie. I don't believe it. I don't believe that women just cook maggots in the food. I feel like a woman would be more prone to take it out anyway. Because, like, it's a very, very common stereotype that they dislike bugs. I mean, I dislike bugs. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. That would freak me out. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case at all. I hate bugs. I'd fucking flick that shit across the room and then throw away the shit because there was maggots in it. What if there's? Oh my god, I can't even. Now I can't get over that. I dismembered the corpses using carpenter tools like a saw and a hatchet. I'm wearing a black sweatsuit I bought today because I thought I might get stained with blood. Blood stains don't show on black fabric, and I can just throw it away after it's done. I brought a plastic sheet I found in the dump because I thought blood might spread otherwise. If I did the work on this sheet, I could just burn it after I was done. In the end, dismembering human bodies is no different from preparing food on a chopping board. But there's like bones and shit. I feel like the bones would make it a lot harder. Because the bones are a lot stronger. I don't know. I was very tired from chopping apart two adult bodies, but I didn't have a problem doing it. I cut off their arms, legs, and heads, dividing each body into 6 pieces. I heard that blades get easily ruined by fat when you cut apart a corpse, so I brought many kinds of tools. And I was right. I didn't have to go back and forth between here and my house to get another tool in the middle of work. A long time ago, the construction manager was murdered, and his body was dismembered here during the dam conflict. He was cut into 6 pieces the same way. Well, I had 2 bodies, so there was double that, though. I remembered the main suspect was still on the loose, and that the victim's arm he hid hadn't been found yet. I wonder where he hid it. I'd like to ask him. I smiled dryly. Okay, so deconfirmed. Deconfirmed Rena was the one. This is basically a deconfirmation that Rena is not the one that killed the construction manager, which was very much my suspicion the entire time. Just because, I don't know. So that was my suspicion. It's gone out the window because I thought that the guy that did it was like a cover, right? Because it seems like the town is all kind of into it together. I thought that the guy was maybe a cover and like Rena did it, but I guess obviously not because she has no idea. Granted, this is a world line that is very different from other world lines, so It could just be that these stories have nothing to do with each other. I have no idea. Unlike the arms, legs, and heads, the torsos were difficult to take care of. I thought about cutting them into smaller pieces, but I decided against it because I thought it'd be troublesome cleaning up the guts. I put each of their pieces in a trash bag and sprayed on a lot of deodorant. I wasn't sure if that would help against the smell, though. Many bugs flew around me while I was dismembering the corpses. After I had finished putting all the pieces into each bag, the bugs were still flying around, but that was just because they could smell the blood. After I cleaned up everything, they were all gone. Now all I need to do is get rid of those 12 black bags. Burning them would be easiest, but I don't think I can burn them to ashes without using a cremator. The best way is to bury them somewhere. Other than the torsos, every piece is small enough to fit in my backpack. I could easily carry them around without being noticed. I could throw them into the river running through the damn construction site, but if I did that, somebody would find them for sure. I've seen on the news several times before that a bag with a body part in it was found beside a river, and every time I heard something like that, I always thought the murderer was stupid. I thought about dumping them into the Onigafuchi swamp, but rotten meat floats. I thought about weighting the bags, but there's no guarantee they'd stay down. So that left me one choice: to bury them. There are many unexplored mountains at the end of the abandoned districts around Keiichi and Takatsudo. It's probably best to bury them somewhere in the mountains. While it would be safe to bury them here in the garbage dump too, it's not perfectly safe. And so I'm going to bury all these bags somewhere deep inside of a mountain in order to completely erase 2 of them. My joints hurt, but since I've been using muscles I don't normally use. I cleaned up the mess very carefully and got into my hideout. While still wearing the same sweatsuit, I laid down on the mattress. I washed my hands carefully, but there was still dirt and blood under my nails. I should take a shower later and wash it off completely. When I say things like disposing of corpses, it sounds like I'm the greatest evil of the century. But that's only true if I get caught. What I did isn't a crime, as long as I don't get caught. Plus, I didn't do this because I wanted to commit a crime. I didn't do anything wrong. I did this to protect my father's life and mine. People might speak ill of me, but I don't care about them. In the end, I don't think anybody can really pass judgment on my sins. Sins aren't something to pass judgment on, they're something to confess and to atone for. In other words, nobody can measure the weight of a sin other than the person who committed the crime. Do I regret what I did? Do I feel sorry? No. I don't think I did anything wrong. I truly believe there was no better way than killing them. I'm sure it was the right thing because my life had already started to change the night I killed them. A few days earlier, I just came home after killing Teppei. My father was cleaning the room Teppei had thrashed earlier. His eyes were swollen. He'd been crying.
レーナ、どこへ行ってたんだ？
あの男と話をしてきた。もうリナさんは二度とこの家に来ない。だからあなたも来ないでって言ったから、あいつはもう来ないよ。
そんなのでおとなしくしてくれるやつじゃないぞ、きっと。レイナもしばらくは用心した方がいい。
It's hard to explain to him why Teppei would never come back. I can't tell him he shouldn't worry because I killed him. I grabbed ice cubes from the freezer, put them in a plastic bag, and handed them to my father.
お父さん。
Handed it to my mom.
はい、ほっぺた。すごい腫れてるよ。
You must have only noticed it just then.
ああ、ありがとう。
私が片付けるからいいよ。掃除機持ってくるね。
レイナ。
Call that to me.
お父さんが悪かった。ごめんな。
仕方ないよ。あいつらは騙すのがなりわいだもん。だから、お父さんは騙されただけだよ。
レイナは、あいつらがそういう連中だって。
うん。最近だけどね、言っても信じてくれないと思って言わなかった。ごめんね。
He looked down. When he told me about how he wanted to get remarried, I told him that there were bad people and that they scammed others with badger games, but he didn't listen to me. So I was right in saying that he wouldn't have believed me at all.
お父さんは母さんとの離婚で
お父さんは本当にダメなお父さんだよな。
Started talking about how he met Rina as if trying to absolve his guilt. It was when he was suffering the most, and he needed to drink away his sorrow. At a bar he happened to go into, Rina-san was the one who came to his table. It was her job to be a good listener when her customers talked. Rina must have been a really great listener and offered words of comfort when he talked about the divorce. If he was emotionally stable, he could have taken it as a kindness that she was only offering at the time. But he was so desperate that he took it the wrong way. After that, the tragedy was inevitable. He wanted to believe that it was destiny. He glamorized everything about her. It would be easy to laugh at him and say he was just dreaming. But I don't blame him, because being weak is also a part of being human. He had plenty of opportunities to grow suspicious of her questionable spending habits. My father just read even that behavior as an attempt to cheer him up. He bought everything she asked him to, and Rina had landed her catch. He shouldn't have brought his lover into the house where his daughter lived. But he was crazy about her, and he didn't even think about it.
お父さんはお父さんであることを本当にどうかしてた。
He started crying. I held his shoulders
い
gently.
いよ。お父さんがそれに気づいてくれたなら、お父さんはお父さんなんだ。私には一人しかいない。最後の肉親なんだから。
He couldn't stop moaning. We held each other and cried together. The next day, my father got up early in the morning. He was already cooking breakfast when I got up. And he told
お
me,
父さんは今日からしっかりするからな。
でもお父さん、目玉焼きを焼く前にサラダオイルは敷いた方がいいと思うかな。
久しぶりの台所なんで。
This seems like butter or something, yeah. He pried off the burning eggs on the pan with a spatula and he added salad oil to it. It was too late. Doing that just made it an even bigger mess. But I didn't say anything because I wanted to eat his eggs. I waited at the table quietly. He put the burned eggs on a plate and brought them over to me. It looked like he tried to salvage them by adding cheese, but it didn't really work. Still, it smelled good and crispy. It actually stimulated my appetite. Thick-cut toast popped out of the toaster. I made coffee with extra milk and sugar because my father liked it sweet. We put everything on the table. It looked terrible, like the cooking class of an elementary school. But to me it was precious because my father had tried very hard to make it, wearing the apron.
匂いだけならあとは味だね。
やっぱり食事はレイナがやった方がいいかもな。これじゃかえって悪い気がする。
お父さんが仕事で忙しくなったらまた私が代わるよ。
It had been a taboo to talk about work in our house. He hadn't worked since the divorce. It wasn't only because of the divorce, though. He just didn't have to work because the settlement my mother gave him was so huge. Plus, I let him be lazy because I felt guilty about the divorce. My father cleared his wrongdoing by showing his repentance to me. And I also atoned for my sin of not doing anything about my mother. By doing what I did the previous night.
お父さん、仕事を探してみるよ。今日は食案に行ってこようと思う。
それはいいね。
It's not money that he wanted. He just needed a normal lifestyle.
こんな年で体力もないからな。いい仕事があるか不安。
どんな仕事ならいいの？
事務の仕事がいいけど、この年じゃなかなか雇ってもらえない。
私の友達に聞いてみるよ。 みーちゃんはこの辺りの大地主のお嬢さんだから、ひょっとす。
いいよいいよ、仕事くらい自分その程度にはしっかりしないとな。
I don't remember the last time we enjoyed breakfast like this. I don't even remember the last time we had breakfast together. For the first time in a long time, the morning felt refreshing. I wanted to keep enjoying life like this, but unfortunately I had to go to school. I told him that I'd skip school that day and I wanted him to take me somewhere fun, but he tried to be a good father and said I had to go to school.
じゃあ私が。
ああ、行ってらっしゃい。
He followed me to the front door. I was embarrassed for some reason. He talked to me while I was tying my shoes. He followed me here not because he wanted to see me off, but because he wanted to tell me something.
お父さんは母さんとの離婚。でもお父さんはレイナと一緒だから寂しくなんかないんだ。そうだ、最初から寂しがることなんか何もなかった。
お父さん、それを家族って言うんじゃないかな。
そうだな。そんなことを娘に教わるようじゃダメだな。
じゃあケイチ君を待たせてるからもう行く。
行ってらっしゃい。ああ、そうだ、今日はお父さんが夕食を作る。食案に行くついでに買い物をしてくる。朝食みたいな失敗はしないから。
うん、楽しみにしてるよ。行ってきます。
I left my house. My father saw me off, still in the apron. It was the first step out of our new life. I finally regained it. I finally regained everything we lost after we left Hinamizawa. My mother wasn't around, but I didn't feel sad because I had my father. The cries of the cicadas sounded as if they were celebrating my new life. The sunshine was bright and the wind was sending up a nice breeze. The only thing that wasn't nice was ticking clock. I was late because I spent too much time talking with my father. Keiichi-kun might already be gone. I don't think he'd be waiting for me that long. But he was there anyway.
よう、おはよ
おはよう。遅れてごめんね。
う。いいってこと。普段は俺がレナを待たせてるんだから、たまには俺を待たさせろ。
ずいぶん遅くなっちゃったね。早足で行った方がいいかな。
そうだな、チャキチャキ行こうぜ。さもないと走る羽目になりそうだ。
みーちゃんさすがに先に行っちゃってるかな。
待ってるだろう絶対。俺たちは仲間だぜ。絶対に見捨てないし。それはそうと、今日は
どうしてかな。
いやさ、今朝のレナは普段にも増して特別なことでもあったのかなって。
The mood I was in must have been too obvious for Keiichi-kun to ignore. I had not only my family, but my friends too. I felt something warm spreading in my heart.
それがね、聞いて。朝食をお父さんが作ってくれたんだけどね。
なんだよ、目玉焼きはそれで正しいだろ。サラダオイルってのはサラダに使うもんな。
みーちゃんたちに教えてあげようっと。
You know what I'm kind of interested in? Oh my god! Holy crap, dude! Stop it with that.
それは許しがたい暴言でございましてよ。
おお、上等だぜ。そこまで言うからには直接対決も辞さない覚悟だろうな。
Always with the sound effects in this game.
おお、盛り上がってる。なんなら今日の部活さ、さとことけいちゃんで外馬行こうか。
みーちゃん、外馬って何？
ああ、外馬ってのはよ、つまり俺とさとこだけで部活の順位がそのまま勝敗になって、負けた方は俺たちだけ。
つまりどっちが勝っても負けても僕はとっても楽しいの。
どうするさとこ。
あら素敵な勝負でございますことよ。部活にビリで罰ゲームな上に、さらに私に負けてダブルで罰ゲームなんて。
よしさとこ、よく受けたね。よっしゃ、今日の部活は2人の外馬付きでやろ
部活の種目より罰ゲームを何にするか考える方が楽しい。
確かに楽しい。さとこがどんな悲惨な目に遭うか今から想像できちまうぜ。
それはケ
Like
イ
a
チさん
sick,
のことでございましてよ。
what was I gonna say before the crash?
にゃー、やりましたわね。
ほらほら二人とも勝負はまだ始まってないって。
Chie sensei opened the door and came in.
皆さんお待たせしました。それでは帰りのホームルームを始めますよ。
Everybody headed to their seats.
みーちゃん、
何？
ケイチくんとさとこちゃんがとてもごめんね。ちょっと今日も用事があってすぐ帰らないといけないの。
もう用事じゃ仕方ないな。お家の仕事？
うん。
家事ってんじゃおじさんは口出しで、うちはお手伝いさんに全部任せっきりだからね。
たまにはみーちゃんも家事手伝いとかすればいいのに。きっと花嫁修行になるよ。
ご安心を。万事その手のスキルに関してはつつがなく習得済みですので。
What does that mean? I already have the kind of skill you know to be a good wife. It's just who she is. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Like, I can't pinpoint what that means. That she's just like good, naturally good at stuff and she doesn't have to do things? Probably. She went through hard times learning those things, but she acts like she learned them without any struggle. I like that about her.
帰っちゃうのかよ。
ケイチさんが恥ずかしい格好で職員室にお伺いしなくちゃならないところをご覧になりませんの？見物なのに残念なのです。うん、ごめんね。
昨日も家の用事だったじゃねえかよ。何かあったのか？
うん、ちょっとね、もう何日かかかるかもしれない。
Let's see.
じゃあ当分レナは部下。
かもしれない。なるべく早く復帰できるように頑張る。
その用事は俺たちには手伝えることか？例えば古い家具を運び出すとか応援に行くぜ。
家の模様替えとかかい？おじさんたちみんなで手伝うよ。
レナさんの家のお手伝いで優劣起きそうのもありですわよね。多分お手伝いしない方が優勝な。みんなありが気持ちだけもらっておくね。
じゃあ仕方ない。竜宮レナを本日付で我が部より戦線離脱とする。お家の仕事が片付くまで休暇とするので、英気回復の上再び戦線へ復帰することをここに命ずる。まあ4人なら4人で遊べるゲームもあるしね。そうだそうだ、ケイちゃんは麻雀とかできる？
おう、任せろ。
I still gotta play that game. I realized that I have no idea how that game works after.
親父の仕事関係の人たちの宅に無理やり混ぜられることもある。
After that one episode with what's his
も
name?
ちろん私たちは麻雀だって精通していましたよ。
Pulled around, made a lot of noise just like they always did. I looked at them and reminded myself that I'd always have a place to return to. I left the classroom with a smile. I was going to Higurashi on my bicycle. I had to find a place to bury the bags with the body parts. Hopefully I could finish burying all of them today before it gets dark. With that, everything would be over and done with.
パイの背中が竹だってのがなんだか怖いよな。
We are back to Keiichi, which I don't like. That's okay.
まさか岩パイってことはないだろうな。
We learned some information. That's all that matters.
さて、ケイチさんには以前のジジ抜きの時に手痛い思い出がございますものね。
まあ多少は傷もあるだろうね。安物のパイだしさ。そのくらいの要素がないとヒヒヒヒヒ。
ミー、赤は何枚混ぜるの？ 6つ？
Rika-san sounded professional and it scared me. Oh well, I should start by checking the tiles. Playing Mahjong with my family is different than playing it as a club activity. I have to be cautious. It's possible that one tile is missing or that there's an extra of a particular tile in there.
そんなことしないって。でも着想は面白いね。そ そういう手もあるか。なるほどなるほど。
よしよし、愛をみんな表にして並べてみよう。ほれほれほれ。
Everybody flip the tiles face up.
あれ、おい、誰かのとこにチュンが1個か。
ピンズとソーズの6が1個ずつ足りないですわね。あら、マンズの6も1個足りませんでした。
なんだなんだ、随分と足りないじゃないか。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。ちょいと待って。
Mion hit the palm of her hand with her fist, moved her chair aside, and stuck her finger into a gap in the floorboards. She then pulled out a tile out of there.
はいよ、まずはチュンね。あとの3つはどこだったっけな。
おい待て、どうして麻雀のパイが教室のあちこちに隠してあるんだよ。
It's a good question.
まあまあ。
You must have hidden the other 3 tiles somewhere in the classroom and forgot where. We couldn't play Mahong with 3 tiles missing. I suggested playing another game, but Mion insisted that we had to find them and suggested making that treasure hunt our game.
まあ確かに圭一さんと勝負をつけるならもうちょっとまともな種目がいいですわね。
同感だ。それにこの教室に本当にあるかも怪しいんだろ。
多分あると思うんだよ。あるいはおじさんが懐にしまったまま帰っちゃって洗濯機の脇に置いてあるとかかな。
I recommend checking the total number of tiles after we play Mahong with Mion next time. Everybody except Mion nodded in agreement.
何よ、教室宝探し対決じゃ不満？
つうかミオンのイカ様の後始末だろ。お前の責任でやれ。部活を私的に使うな。
ブーブー、じゃあどうする？麻雀は無理だしね。他のにする？である人。
As our club president, Mion usually decides what we'll play. I couldn't just come up with something on the spot. While we were all thinking, Mion hit her palm with her fist, just like she did earlier.
じゃあさみんな、パイの宝探しが嫌ならさ、もうちょっとでっかく宝探しといえばレナのお家芸。
That's fucking sick, dude.
ってことは
I like
ダ
that.
ム現場のゴミ山か。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's fucking terrible. Oh no, that's crazy.
あそこってあんまり行ったことないんですけど、結構
Oh
遠いですよね。
god. Oh lord. Oh no.
あそこはバラバラ殺人の幽霊が出るから近寄らない方がいいらしいのですよ。
幽霊上等。そのくらいの
へえ、そんな噂。確か主犯が未だ逃走中。そいつの隠した腕一本が未だ見つから。
その腕を探して監督さんが幽霊になってさまよっているというわ。あらあら、幽霊が嫌いなんですの？いいお年にもなって恥ずかしいですわね。僕は巫女ですから見たくなくても見えてしまう。
うわ、なんだよそれ。確かに見える人には当たり前のように幽霊が見えるって話聞いたことあるな。
バカバカしいですわね。リカと一緒にずっと住んでますけど、そんなの一度も見たことありませんでしたよ。さとこに見えてないだけなのですよ。さとこがお布団で寝てるときはいつもニパー。リカ、そこで笑ってはぐらかさないでくださいませ。私が寝てるときは何なんですの？
Choco, I feel so sorry for you. You can pretend you're not scared of ghosts during the day, but I'm pretty sure you get scared when it gets dark. I'm gonna have to make a silent phone call tonight just to scare the hell out of her.
まあ私も含めてなんだけど、ダム戦レナくらいだよ。
レナのカーイモードの前に幽霊が出た日にゃ彼岸の。
確かにありそうですわね。はう、お持ち帰りって。
It's so easy to imagine that all of us laugh.
じゃあ決まり。今日はゴミ山探検にしよう。幽霊を見つけられたら優勝。
That's why they put me off the Keiichi. They just wanted me to show me this part.
辞典は隠された右腕。
You get a point if you find the victim's right arm.
その次はじゃあレナが気に入りそうな何かだね。レナに見せて白黒をつけてもらうってことでどうよ。
Oh God. Like nervous, excited.
私は優勝でケイチさんはビリでダブル罰ゲームが楽しみですわね。
おいおいサトコいいのかよ。優勝ってことは幽霊。
ちょっとやめてくださいませ。暑苦しいですわ。
What?
僕もお化けが怖いので行きたくないのです。もっとは何ですの？もっとは私は全然怖くなんかありませんわよ。ケイチさん、お話遊ばせ。
では行くよ諸君。出撃準備。
Those explosions, dude. And it'll be over with. Everything will be over and done with. Yes. It'll be over with the Higurashi cry. What kind of... What? What? What is that? Oh, when did that come? Hold on. That's not the end, is it? That's the halfway. That's the halfway point. Let me see the log. I want to see the log one more time. I gotta reread everything that was going on. The day is changing.
これで全部かな。
Ah. Rena finished making her confession. There was no applause or curtain call. It was a quiet and lonely stage that Rena performed on alone. I think I'd forgotten to blink since her confession started. Everybody seemed to be feeling the same way. Rena looked at us. She was like a teacher waiting for questions from her students. We noticed that she was imitating what Chie-sensei does at the end of class, and we all smiled bitterly.
さっきまでね、袋を埋める場所を探しに、絶対見つからない場所に隠そうと思うと自分の家の庭に埋める方がむしろ安心じゃないかななんて。でもそれじゃあやっぱりお父さんが突然家庭菜園、やっぱり遠くの山、あの女をたとえ死んだ後でもお父さんに近づけたくなかったし。
Felt like I did something very bad. Rena's plan was going smoothly. If only she'd hunted for the Mahong styles instead of insisting on doing something else, this wouldn't have happened. When I looked at the others, they all seemed to be regretting their actions too. If Mion hadn't come up with the idea to play at the garbage dome, if Satoko hadn't found the broken refrigerator, Rika-chan hadn't convinced us not to go, or had convinced us not to go, Rena could have had a few more days, and she could have gotten rid of these trash bags. They would have never been found. Then what would have happened next? Nothing. Everything would have remained the same. We could have kept having happy and peaceful days. Rena had been through a hard time, but she'd been forcing her face into a smile for us. The fake smile was supposed to become a real smile one day. None of us were supposed to notice that Rena was going through a hard time. After a while, Rena was supposed to be able to forget the bitter memory of killing these two. She was supposed to live as if nothing happened. But now, after all of her effort, all her courage, had been ruined.
人殺しはいけないことしたくなんかなかったし、これからだってしたくないと思ってる。でもね、これが最善の努力だったって信じてるし、私は幸せで平穏な生活を取り戻すために神様から与えられた等しいチャンスの中で最大限に努力しただけ。製品であれば不幸せでもいいなんてのは満たされた人間の綺麗事だよ。その精一杯は世界中の誰にだってけなせない。むしろ私を褒めてほしいくらい、称えてほしいくらい。竜宮レナは自らの運命と戦った。そして打ち勝った。
I don't know why I did it, but I interrupted her. It's kind of weird that we're ending the story this early. I thought the story was going to last the whole episode, and that was going to be this episode, but we're back in real time, which is weird. I shouldn't have. But I thought I needed to tell her this, so I did.
でもレナ、どうして俺たちに相談してくれなかったんだよ。
相談？
そうだよ。俺たちは仲間だろ。仲間ってのは何があっても無条件で味方になってくれる。俺たちに相談してくれれば何かの力になれたかもしれない。そうすればレナは自分の手を汚さずに済んだかもしれない。
What Rena told us made me sad. I couldn't help myself from saying that to her. Rena told us straight that she did the best she could. She told us that right to our faces. That's the same thing as saying that she didn't need us in order to do the best she could.
ケイちゃん、今はそんなこと言っても。
いや、頼む。言わせてくれ。喜びだって苦しみだって分け合うのが俺は仲間だって思ってる。だからレナが相談してくれたらきっと今よりもより良い未来へたどり着けていたと信じてる。
今よりより良い未来？そんなのないよ。これが最善の未来だよ。
No better future than what I have right now.
嘘だな。
The shot seemed to scare her a little. I knew that Rena didn't believe that this was the best possible future. She just didn't have any other choice. If she had other choices, she definitely wouldn't have chosen this one.
だってその証拠にレナはさっきから泣いてるじゃない。
はあ？誰が？私が？いつ涙を流したの？
今だよ。ずっと流してるじゃないか。自分で分かってないのか？
What the hell? In fact, I didn't see any tears in her eyes, or on her face at all. But that didn't mean she wasn't crying? Rena was crying. She was crying because she was driven into a corner after all the hard work she did to become happy. Her tears looked so sad. Keiichi's on some new shit right now. Keiichi's on some shit that I have not even heard of before in my life. Anyone who couldn't see those tears wasn't really thinking about her.
私は泣かないよ。誰が泣くものか。私は正しいことをした。最善の選択をした。それでどうして泣かなくちゃならないの？ケイイチのバーカ。何を言ってるか全然わかんないや。
Keiichi, you're stupid. I have no idea what you're talking about.
それが
I heard the
泣いてるっ
baka.
て言ってんだよ。
Keiichi, you're on some way
じゃあいいよ。ケイイチ君の言った通りにしたとしてみよう。私がみんなにお父さんとあの女のことを打ち明けた。さあ、どうしてくれるの？
まずは
何？
Rena had never talked like this to me, or talked to me like this before. It was as if she was mocking my ignorance, and that made me shut my mouth.
ケイイチ君は去年を知らないんだよ。
去年？
そう、去年。昭和57年。私と同じように、人を殺めることでしか抜けられない、不幸の迷宮に閉じ込められた人のお話を。ケイイチ君は、あまり知らないよね。北条聡君のことは。
I know that he's Satoko's older brother. He's been missing, but people say he transferred. There's a rumor that he killed his aunt for Satoko's sake. Therefore, it's been taboo to talk about Satoshi in my class. Actually, in all of Hinamizawa.
サトシ君もね。ただ幸せで平穏な日々、妹と静かに暮らせる生活が欲しかっただ。ケイイチ君も去年殺されたさとこちゃんのおばさんがどういう人だったかは噂聞いてるよね。
If what I heard is true, this is what happened. After Satoko lost her parents, her aunt and uncle got custody of her and her brother. But they were miserable people. Her aunt was especially cruel to Satoko. Toshi was the kind of guy who wouldn't even hurt a fly. But his aunt probably was the only one who didn't have a problem. He didn't have a problem killing. That's how terrible a person she was.
北条家のトラブルはね、ひなみ沢ではおばさんがヒステリックで誰彼関係なく食ってかかることも、サトシ君とサトコちゃんをもちろんクラスの誰もが知っていた。御三家の当主跡継ぎであるみーちゃんとリカちゃんだってもちろん知ってたし、ケイイチ君の言う仲間たちはひなみ沢の誰よりもよくサトシ君の辛さを分かっていたはずなんだよ。それで結果はどうだった？誰かがサトシ君を誰も助けなかった。みーちゃんは一番力があるくせに村のしがらみがどうとかよくわからない理由で煙に巻いて、結局無責任な同情の言葉をかけて傷つけるだけだった。
そんなことはない。
嘘だ。サトシ君は分かってたよ。みーちゃんが口ぶりだけは同情してるふりをしながらも全然助ける気がないことを分かってた。だからサトシ君はね、途中からみーちゃんのことを嫌う。普段は仲間だとか友達だとか言っておきながら、結局は北条家をいじめる園崎家の一味でしかなかったってね。
私は別に。
Now that I think about this whole story, it's not true. I mean, it has the possibility of all being false, right? Because this whole beginning of the story was told by this bitch, who is the most, like, secretive girl that I've seen in this whole thing. In this whole thing, she's the most secretive person.
何も救わずに放置した。
So, like, it could have just been, like, she could have left stuff out, she could have not told us stuff, she could have lied about certain things. It was all from her perspective, so it was not even...
サトシ君の助けてほしい思いを同情という言葉で拒絶したんだ。
Now it doesn't seem like it's very credible at all.
それがどれほどサトシ君を傷つけたか分かってる？
And tried to find something to say but failed to do so. She bit her lip instead.
それはリカちゃんも同じだよね。
Now Rena was pointing fingers at Rika-chan. Unlike Mion, Rika looked emotionless and empty, just like Rena did.
リカちゃんは確かにみーちゃんに比べたらその発言でも神社に出入りしてるお年寄りたちにとても大きな発言。リカちゃんにもできる努力があったのにしな。リカちゃんも結局はみーちゃんと同じ哀れみの表情を浮かべてするのはサトシ君やサトコちゃんを慰めるだけ。その根本原因に対して何の手も差し伸べようとしなかった。
I feel like this is the opposite of how you rally people to your side, but I'm listening.
そんな無慈悲な哀れみがどれほど残酷だったか想像できる。
Like blaming them for past events?
サトシ君が欲しかったのは救いだった。
But I guess it's like...
誰かに助けて欲しかった。自分の力だけではどうしても抜け出せない苦境だったから。首までし。そうね。
Well, we got mature-ass Rico who drinks wine. Rika-chan's voice sounded very mature. It was different from how she usually sounded.
サトシたちを救う方法がわからなかったから慰めることしかしなかった。それにかまけ救う何かを探し続けなかった罪は分かってるじゃない。
And I gave her a twisted smile. The ugliness caused me to look away.
そしてサトコちゃん、あなたに信じられるかわからないけれどあなたの罪はとても重い。
But she was accepting the sin that Rena had mentioned. Satoko wanted to confess her sin before Rena pointed it out to her. And so Satoko opened her mouth first.
信じてくださるかどうかは分かりませんけどちゃんと気づいてますのよ、その罪。そうなんだ。ニーニーがいなくなってしまったあの夜、それをどうしてニーニーがいるうちに気づけなかったのか。わかるよ、その気持ち。後悔した時にはもう遅いというのは私も同じだったから。だから私は同じことがもう一度起こったから今度は戦った。さとこちゃんのその罪は
きっと将来あがなえるよ。
Is Rena gonna form like a mini cult right here?
その罪に気づけたならきっとね。
それでももうニーニーは帰ってきませんのね。
Usually Satoko would say the opposite. She always said that Satoshi was coming back one day without a doubt. But now she accepted the fact that he would never return. She accepted it easily as if she knew it already, because he's her brother.
ね、
She asked me all of a sudden.
これが私と同じ苦境にいたサトシ君は、自分を助けてくれそうな人たちには助けてほしいと言ったし、辛いとも言った。打ち明けた。そう転校してきたばかりの私にまでね。それはみっともないことじゃない。本当に不幸な人はね、サトシ君は自分でも懸命に頑張ってた。それでもどうにもならないからみんなに助けを求め、ずっと求めてた。でもね、これが圭一君の言う無条件で味方になってくれる仲間なんて、楽しくてどうでもいい時間を一緒に、本当に辛い時に味方に。昔からそうだったよ。引っ越し先でも。だから私、自分が里だってどうせ誰も助けてくれないし助けられないものなら同情なんて気がめいるだけなん。せめて学校にいる間くらい楽しく過ごした方が気が紛れていいかもしれないもの。実際みんなと楽しく過ごす学校の時間は楽しかったよ。とっても幸せだった。あの女たちとのトラブルをわずかの時間でも忘れることができて本当に良かった。サトシ君もそれに気づけていたらよかったね。そうだったなら学校での時間くらいは楽しく過ごせて、あそこまで心を追い詰めずに済んだかもしれない。どうせ自らの手でおばを殴り殺す以外に解決方法はなかったのだし。転校してきたばかりで村のこともほとんど覚えていない私。できるのは話を聞いてあげて少しでも心を軽くしてあげるだけ。でもそれ以上に助けることができたのかもしれないし、私もその努力を怠っていたかもしれん。それなのに昭和57年の私はサトシ君と仲間のつもりだったんだよね。
The beautiful CG. Reminds me of Eden a little bit. The CG. Rena's self-derisive laughter changed into grievous sobs. Tears gradually wore away at our relationship of trust. Nobody will help me. Friends are just people whom you have fun with. You can't trust them. The more Rena cried, the clearer we heard her voice and her heart. Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan looked into the distance with sad expressions on their faces. I was the only one who could say anything back to her now. I had to tell her this. And she knew it too. She just needed to hear it from someone. I braced myself to tell her something that might hurt everybody.
よくわかったぜ。昭和57年のことはよくわかった。こいつらが白状だったってこともわかったさ。でもよ、サトコだって言ったろ。こいつらはみんな自分の罪後悔した。だから今度は違うはずだ。今度は仲間の苦しみを真に理解して助けてくれるはずなんだ。
去年いなかった人に言われても信憑性ないね。
ああ、そうだ。俺は去年いなかった。だから残念だぜ。去年の俺がもしここにサトシのために絶対に戦った。
そうだ。
嘘じゃねえ。俺は木南沢に来てからどれだけ仲間がかけがえのないものかを知った。だからそんな仲間たちを救うためなら、サトコやサトシをいじめるおばがそんなにもうぜえやつなら、サトシになんかもったいねえ。この俺が叩き殺してやった。
I mean, technically,
ものの
kinda.
1500秒でだ。躊躇なんかしねえぞ。速攻だ。学校の倉庫あたりから金属バットの一本もちょろまが。
口先だけならどうとでも言えるね。人を殺すのにどれだけの思い切りがいるかも知らないくせに。
I'm really curious. Okay. It's more palatable here, I would say. I like this a lot better than I like this. This is like, I'm going to kill you in like a couple seconds.
知らねえし知る必要もねえな。仲間を救う以上の義務がどこにあるってんだ。
ケイチ君は全然分かってない。人を殺すことがどれだけ汚らわしい行為で、どれだけ自らを美化しようとも決して不利。
そうだな、確かに仲間を救うためでも直ちに人殺し、レナの言い分に相反するようで悪いけど、悪いことに悪いことで立ち向かうってのは多分うまくいかないようにできていると思うんだ。仲間のためなら人殺しだってだけどな、悪いことで得た平穏ってのは絶対に長く続いたりしないんだ。それを人は本能的に知ってるから悪いことを嫌うんじゃないかと思うんだ。
何それ。ケイチ君が何を口走ってるのかよくわかんないよ。
She didn't have to tell me that. I was aware I wasn't making any sense. But for some reason, I could easily imagine a world like that. A world in which I saved my precious friends by committing an evil act. Peace I seized by doing that evil deed didn't last long. It got worse, and it ended in a way as terrible as the sin I committed. This is a memory that shouldn't exist. I don't know why, but I know for a fact that it happened in that world of possibility.
すまん、俺も自分で何を言ってるのか意味がわからなくなった。でもレナは分かってるはずだ。だから自らの手を汚す方、助けて欲しかった俺たちを嘆いてるんじゃないか。レナは殺人者になんかなりたくなかった。これが最善の選択だったなんて絶対嘘なんだ。だからさっきからずっと泣き続けているんじゃないか。
そうだ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ、そんなのは嘘だ。
嘘かどうかはお前が一番知ってるんじゃねえか。最初から後悔してるんだろ。たとえ誰にも知られることなく死体を隠せたとしたって一生両手についた血は落とせないんだ。そんな十字架を背負って生きていく苦痛をどうやってごまかす。一つしかない。これしか方法がなかったと思い込むことだけ。それはつまり仲間に相談する価値がないって思うこと、仲間を一生否定し続けるってことだぞ。レナにとって俺たちはその程度の存在だった。違うだろ。本当に助け合える関係なのが仲間だってことを。確かに去年の仲間たちはまだからサトシを不幸な運命から救えなかった。でも人は成長するんだ。ミスは二度と犯さないし後悔は二度と繰り返さない。
The best speech Keiichi's pulled out of his ass since like the...
だから
forever.
信じろ。俺たちは仲間だ。お前の一番の味方なんだ。
つまりそれは私も未熟だったってこと。
そうだ、仲間たちが日々成長していることを信じられなかったレナも。だがそれを責める気はないぜ。俺たちだってレナが一人悩むのを今日まで気づけなかった。人は語り合うことでしか胸の内を明かせない。だから今日のこの場までは仕方がなかったことかもしれない。そういう意味では言いたくはないが、今日という日がレナにとって最善の選択の向こうにあったことを。でも俺たちは今この場になってレナが去年からずっと持っていた不信感も俺たちが持っていた後悔も全部吐き出し合った。だから俺たちは今こそようやく。
本当に今更だね。いつも罪は手遅れになってから気づかされる。
そうでもねえさ。例えば俺は仲間であるレナの今回のこの出来事を理解
できるって
人の命を奪うのは許されることじゃないっていう道徳的なことはもちろん理解している。でもそれを理解した上で仲間であるレナが、だから俺はレナを汚らわしいと次に同じようなことがあったら今度はこういう結果にならないように。だけどすでに起こってしまった理解ってのは、つまり 許すということだ。俺はレナのこの行為を否定したりしない。
Said that to everybody this time. Said it to all my friends.
俺はレナのやったこの出来事をこれしかどうしようもなくて悩み抜いた上で至った最後の最後の手段だったってことを。だから俺はレナに協力しようと思う。
ケイちゃん、
もちろん殺した理由が金目当てだとかそんなだけどな。レナはそんなどうしても逃げられなくて悩み抜いた末に至った今日なんだ。レナの罪はそこに至るまでに俺たちに相談しなかったことを。だけどそれを俺は許す。だから今日に至ったその行為も俺は許す。
ケイイチ、
だからみんなもレナも今日に至るまでそれに気づけずレナを一人で悩ませた俺を許してくれ。それが今日を招いた俺の罪だ。
ケイイチさん、
このヤバい袋の山を知ったのは俺たちだけだ。俺たち全員が秘密にすればそれでおしまいだ。レナは何も気にすることはない。最初の予定通りにこの袋を、そして全員で塩でお清めでもして一丁上がりだ。そしたら俺たちは全ての罪を許し合おう。そして取り戻そうぜ、本当に平穏な日々を。これだろう。レナが本当に選びたかった未来ってこっちなんだろう。最善の選択肢は。
ケイイチくん。
Jumped on the hood of the abandoned car Rena was standing on, and I reached for her hand.
認めろ。こっちが本当にレナが来たかった世界なんだよ。レナが本当に選びたかった選択肢なんだ。確かにこの選択肢はレナ一人だけじゃレナと俺たちが互いに手を差し伸べ合ってしか選べないんだ。つまり俺だけが差し伸べても俺だけじゃない、みんなが差し伸べる。
Now he's getting a little preachy.
だからレナ、お前も手を伸ばせ。それで互いに手をつかみ合って初めてお前は本当に選びたかった選択肢の向こうの世界に行けるんだよ。
ケイイチくんの言葉は本当なら嬉しいよ。でも
I was gonna say, so before anything happens, they all said my name like I was like preaching to the choir, like Kei-chan, like hold on, like Rika, Keiichi-san. Like no one's like, oh yeah, I'm with you on this. Everybody's just kind of like, yeah, I hear you, but
みんなもそうだとは限らないよ。
I'm curious. Unless they're just like inspired.
リカちゃん、レナは決して汚れ、あなたは決して屈しなかった。
Are we gonna go over this?
そしてこんなにも泥だらけになりながら、そんなあなたをどうして私は認めずにいられるのか。
Rika-chan's small hand was strong, and it spoke so eloquently.
私は逃れられない不幸の迷宮に、だからこそそんなあなたが身近にいる。私もケイイチと同じあなたの罪を許す。だからあなたもリカちゃん。
We're just gonna ignore this?
私は無力な小娘だけれど、自分も運命に屈しないレナのように戦う。
Because I feel like the immediate next thing that we talk about after this situation is this. Is Rika's change in demeanor.
私をあなたの仲間として許してもらいたい。
I'm cool that we're all friends and stuff. Like, that's really cool. That's different than the other shits. Like, before it was like an air of suspicion around everybody. So this is cool. At the same time, though. The same damn time. Every word she was saying. And then another little hand reached out to her.
サトコ。
Rika-chan urged her to speak.
私もリカも両親を今日までそれを嘆いたことはありませんでして、皆さんという仲間という家族がいたから。私はこれからも 皆さんとレナさんと家族同士だからこそ、時には全てを打ち明け合うのは当然ですわ。だから今日はいいきっかけになったと思ってます。互いの罪を許し合う機会が恵まれたことに感謝いたしましたよ。
仲間という名の家族か。さとこにしちゃいい例えだな。
レナさんの罪を許しますわ。どうか私の罪も許してくださいま
I
せ。
feel like you're like 9. Why are you... What? I feel like this girl's like 9. But speaking like a freaking adult. I mean, I guess she lost both her parents. She had to
仲
mature
間の
pretty
大
fast.
切さを語るのは部長である私の役目だと思ってただけに、いやはや私も部長失格かななんて。
I was just curious as to what they all look like.
ミオ、
ごめん、ふざけたね。レナの境遇を察しなかったことを仲間として部長として恥じるよ。許してほしい。
This would be a scary scene in any other situation than this.
もちろんレナが私たちに相談し
Look
な
at
かっ
how scary this scene is.
た。それは私が打ち明けるに足る。私はリーダーであらねばと日々努力しているはずなのに、その未熟さだからレナの罪を許す。
レナ、俺たちは全員手を重ねて、こっちは全部揃った。あとはお前だけなんだ。手を伸ばせ、こっちへ来い。お前が本当に来たかった世界はもう手は全員が差し伸べてる。だからためらうな。
レナはきっとみんなに迷惑をかけるよ。レナ、私たちは。
リカちゃん、もう余計なことは言わなくていい。俺たちは全員この事実にこれ以上上塗りする。だからレナにだって言葉はいらないんだ。ただ黙ってこっちへ手を伸ばせばいいんだ。
God damn it! I know it's over an hour, but how am I supposed to interrupt this?
来いレナ、夢とか ましてやレナにはまだ選べる選択肢が。だから選べ。間に合う。来るんだ。俺たちはやり直せるんだ。
Okay. Luna chose to live, to share her life with her friends, rather than to refuse them for the rest of her life. I took a step closer to her and firmly grabbed her wrist. It was getting dark and some stars had appeared in the sky. We all forgave each other for our sins for the first time. And it was a little embarrassing, but Rena's tears made us all cry, and we just kept crying together. We stood in a circle, holding each other by the shoulder, putting our heads together in the middle. We are a family made of friends. We forgave each other, and we're happy together. There's a memory in the back of my mind, but it's not supposed to exist. I tried to save one of my friends in that world. In order to do that, I rejected all of my other friends. What? Don't tell me that. There's a memory in the back of my mind, but it's not supposed to exist. I tried to save one of my friends in that world. In order to do that, I rejected all of my other friends. I acted recklessly alone. I brought about the end of the world? The situation we have here is an incident far away in that... It's the same as an incident in that faraway world, in the sense that people have been deprived of their lives in order to save one friend of mine. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck did that mean? There's a memory in the back of my mind? For what reason, dude? Oh, don't tell me you have memories in the back of your head, dude. It'll be a little rough, but we'll walk it together. We all will. Don't even tell me that, dude. Went to the place in the mountains of Higurashi that Rena had picked for burying the bags. Carrying the corpses is a scary thing to do, but it made us united more strongly because of that. Since each part of the corpse is in a separate plastic trash bag, we could tell what's inside each bag by touching it. First, we forced ourselves to laugh whenever we had to touch the bodies, but we were scared. But after a while, we got used to it to the point where we could make jokes about it. Of course, all of that was probably a bluff, but we all tried our best. Mion somehow had detailed knowledge of how to hide corpses, and she told me to dig the hole deeper. Rika-chan helped to carry the bags. Satoko used her talent of setting traps perfectly to camouflage the place where we buried the bags. Me? I was in charge of digging the hole. Rena dug it earlier, but I made it a little deeper. After we finished all that, we walked back to the place where we parked our bicycles and we looked back at the place where we buried the bags. It was completely unnoticeable. We'd never be able to find the place again once we left for home. That's how perfect it looked.
よっしゃ、みんなお疲れさん。これでおしまいだね。帰ろ帰ろ。
Leon said it cheerfully, as if we just finished club activities or something. We had no more bags to carry, and we no longer had any burden to carry either. We got on our bicycles, but Rena was still standing there, looking into the distance.
おいレナ。
ごめん、ちょっと熱が出ちゃったみたいで、なんかぼーっと。
Rena's face looked slightly red. Mion touched Rena's forehead. It was actually a little warm. She had a tough day today. She had to go through so many things. She had to find a place to hide the corpses. She had to dig a hole. We caught her with the bags. Talked about our feelings. We forgave each other. You must be exhausted after a day like that.
レナ、今日は帰ったらゆっくり休め。
ありがとう。そうするね。
レナ、私たちはもう全部だから。自分を責めちゃダメだからね。
やっぱりみんなの言う通りだったよ。
何がだ？
やっぱり私、どう自分の行為を美化したって。私はみんなに助けてもらってここまで来てこんななんだ。もしみんなと会わずに一人で私は耐えきれず潰されてしまったかもしれない。
She said all this with a bitter smile. It might take her a long time to heal from the pain. This kind of makes sense. If we're talking about in the other stories, if she did not get the help and she went crazy, like that makes a lot of sense. Sure. There's still some stuff that I have no idea what's going on. I wish that they would answer all the things. But it must be 100 times shorter than that time it would have taken if she did this all alone. Rena's home was the closest from here. Rena went her way, and the four of us were left behind. Mion made a suggestion.
明日からなんだけど、みんな揃ってどう思う？
そうですわね。それが一番レナさんにとって優しいことになると思いますわ。レナは強い人です。僕たちがそう振る舞えばレナもそう
振る舞いもずっと続けてれば本当になるって言うもんな。
語らないことで、そのうちそして完全に忘れきった時が私たち。
おそらくその日は一生かけて来るか来ないかを。そうかもしれませんわね。簡単に忘れられることではありませんでしたよ。
仮に生涯忘れられなくてもいい。大切なのは最後まで全員の胸にしまって
思い出させない方が大事だからね。
We nodded in agreement just as my house came into view.
じゃあな、みんな明日また学校でいつもの通りに。
いつもの通りに。いつも通りにトラップに引っかかり遊ばせですわね。
I had a thought. We gotta end it here. Is that the end? Please be the end. I gotta stop it, and I know it's close to the end. After I parted with them, I still felt hot. We are going to stop it right the fuck there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. You can close out of the video. We're done. I'm just going to speculate for the next like 5-10 minutes. I hope you guys see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. I appreciate you guys stopping by. And sorry it's been so long. I just couldn't interrupt any of that because I was kind of feeling it a little bit. We'll talk about more next episode. So, real quick. There's a couple of things that bug me a little bit about what's going on. So she said if I had to deal with that alone, that makes me think that maybe in the other episode she maybe had to deal with that alone. I'm more and more believing that story now. I did say at the beginning that it could have been a lie and that maybe that happened, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. There's a lot of things that are unanswered. I'm in the back of my head, I'm wondering if they're truly going to answer all the questions. Because there's a lot of questions that they have, and it seems like there's too many to answer, right? What's up with the noises? What's up with the thing? What's up with everything? What the fuck is up with everything? Rena didn't kill that. Who is that guy? That guy is still at large. Who is that guy? He was never found. Why are the stories so different? And on that note, right? If you take a look at what kind of just happened there, Keiichi was like, let's just forget it. Or Mion was like, let's just forget it, blah, blah, blah. And they forget it and they pretend like it never happened. They start anew, right? And that gets my brain working a little bit, right? Where, wait a second. What if instead of those stories being unrelated with each other? No, because that doesn't make any sense because I'll tell you why. It's because people die in those stories. I was gonna say, like, what if they all forget about the events that happened and then, like, they go back? There's gotta be some fucking, like, dimension switching shit. There's gotta be some dimension switching shit going on. Because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense that would all be explained by the dimension switching shit. Now, I don't know what's gonna explain the noises that Shion was hearing. That's, like, a big thought in my mind. And I wonder if they're actually going to answer that or if that's just gonna be one of those things that they leave open. Because I know there are things that they could leave open to interpretation if they wanted to. I think I mean, it really depends on how this ends. It really depends on what goes on. But like, I don't know. I don't know what I'll be. I don't know. Because if it ends in a good way, I won't care that there's like missing questions, right? If it ends in like a cool, like, okay, that like that makes sense, and then I can speculate on the rest of the stuff. Sure, I'll take that. But if it's kind of like all open ended, I don't know. Well, I mean, I'll have to see. I'm very curious on how they're gonna end this. Now that we're kind of getting some answers and eliminating things that could have been, I'm narrowing it down. And I just can't seem to make sense of it just yet. So that'll be interesting. Who knows what's gonna happen? I think the most interesting thing was learning that all of chapter 2 was a lie. In the last chapter, so that was like way interesting. And then also you got Rika, who we just gonna ignore. We're gonna completely ignore. We're just gonna let go that Rika's speaking pretty formal right there. And Keiichi notices it. Keiichi's like, wow, Rika's speaking way more formal than she normally does here. We're just not gonna mention that. Not gonna talk about it. I don't know. I just feel like that's a weird thing to do, to not talk about. And also talk about everybody else's problems, you know? Like, Rena's one thing, but, like, what about other people, man? Like, I'm sure Rika's and Satoko have some shit, dude. Their parents died. And, like, even better time to bring up the question, like, what's going on? And then, on top of that, you have Mion, who's been taken away from her parents to live with her grandmother, who is, like, the strict, like, mafia, like, town leader person, who is, like, I don't know. She's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like we could talk with everybody about all their problems and kind of get that all out on the floor. I don't know. If it were me, that's what I would start doing. Finding out, you know, what I'm dealing with, who's who, you know, because we didn't know all that about Rena. If we would have just asked her questions about her personal life, like maybe we could have like talked with her about that, you know? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all you that hang out with me during this. As always, my name is Tuboplay Negative AE or Justin, whatever you prefer. That is my actual name. But I feel like who cares about actual name? I hope to see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. And peace out, you guys.